really rough. We'll see how it goes. Most of my time is working on some kind of nasty bug related to dashboard file moving, but wanted to start demoing branch plus drafts behavior that should launch soon-ish. So right now, drafts and branches kind of, well, they do operate like we used to, which is that they're fully separate. They don't know about each other. So you can look at a document within the scope of a branch by just going here and picking branch. And you're basically like seeing this, you're seeing this document as if it were attached to this, um, well, on top of that branch. So the branch had model changes, we'd see those. The annoying thing is that if you start making changes and you then publish, you may end up breaking your document because it's trying to reference things that are in the branch. So we know this isn't really like a great model going forward. There's going to cause people problems. So the goal is actually to make it so that when you create a draft and you're looking at a branch, we actually attach the two, and then ideally down the road, when this feature goes live, you actually publish all the changes, both with the branch model itself and all the documents with the changes attached to that branch. So this demo works out. I just hit, yeah, so I need to be in the branch. So then all this is very, very rough. So if I mess up the sequence here, it'll probably break. But if I do this right, okay, so that didn't behave right. See? Come on. There. Okay, so you'll see now I actually have two drafts. I'm actually going to get out of here just so you can see back here. I get out of the branch. So now this document knows it has two branches or two drafts attached. One is just a regular branch, a regular draft, not attached to the branch, and that's just acting as normal. This other one says, hey, I'm attached to the draft to the demo branch. So when I click it, you'll notice I'm instantly pulled into that branch. And so basically, I can't view this draft without being on that branch. And they're intrinsically tied. So the other cool thing is if I go open up the IDE, that's not the IDE. Yeah, the workbook model changes. And open this guy, we'll see that I'm actually, because I'm on a workbook model and it's tied to a branch, it knows to automatically pull me to that branch. Proof of concept here is that this is actually the same shared model. And if I reload, you'll notice I am not on a branch. So I actually could be in a branch in one tab and not in a branch in another tab, and they're all attached and following through. So this is the early days. There's some really awkward, hilarious stuff. Like it's kind of hard to create branches that are not, or drafts that are not on branches when you're looking at a branch. If I click exit here, it doesn't work because you can't exit the branch because it's attached to the document. I really should not publish this. That will go poorly, so this needs to go away. So there's a bunch of design work that Jared's done to basically combine these two bars together into one smarter bar that actually knows the context of both the branch and the draft. And then this also dovetails really nicely with a piece of work that Alyssa is working on. I'm going to grab that just so I can show the design that we have there. This guy. So one of the things we're going to do is in the IDE, we're going to show you when you're on a version of the IDE that is attached to a particular document. So you can actually see if the pink draft bar shows up. And if you happen to also look at one that is on a read-only model, workbook model, so like a published model, we'll actually show you, hey, you're looking at the read-only version, and let you jump right into the draft from there. And that will actually also dovetail with the branch stuff. So all this is coming. It's hidden behind a feature flag. It's not actually merged yet, but hopefully you should have a workable MVP late next week for people to play with. So yeah, branch and drafts. Oh, I guess the other shout out is that drafts are fully GA now. We have not had to do any pullbacks for any customers. We did do a fast fix for Flyer, who was great about something we found in their, I can't remember, something unique about how they do their full app embed. or not something we didn't think about with the app in bed. But otherwise, it's gone really smoothly. So that's been really nice. Thanks everybody for feedback and all that. Yeah.
Luke, can we talk more about this facial hair change?
You know, my daughters and wife are all a little worried about it, and it just was like I needed to lose it for a minute, but it'll be back shortly. I have long said I have facial autonomy, so when they get upset that I didn't consult them first, I just try to stick with that.
We'll make sure to leave this in for the interested viewers.
Great.